Hi, everyone. My name's Mike Nichols, and I'm the product lead for Elastic Security here in Elastic. Thanks for joining us today for the ElasticON Solutions Seminar. We've got a whole lot of exciting news to share, but first, did you know Elastic is celebrating our 10-year anniversary? It's true. Founded way back in 2012, Elastic is now 10 years old. It's crazy how time flies. So let's take a quick trip down that memory lane. Who's been here since the beginning? Raise your hand. Do you remember that old Elasticsearch logo? Do you remember when Logstash and Kibana joined forces to form that classic elk stack, Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana? Not even 3 years into that journey, we also joined forces with Found and then Prelert, introducing Elastic as a managed service and then native machine learning capabilities, respectively. This was the era of the Elastic Stack, the elk stack. Our mantra at the time was speed, scale, and relevance. With that foundation in place, the next era for Elastic was all about building a portfolio of integrated solutions, namely Elastic Observability, Elastic Enterprise Search, and Elastic Security. Fun fact, I joined back in 2019 when Endgame joined Elastic to be part of the Elastic Security solution. And if you're new to Elastic, you might be wondering, well, why did we build all these integrated solutions into the Elastic Stack? Well, it's simple. We made these decisions because we saw our customers in our community using the Elastic Stack to search, observe, and protect. And we knew there was an opportunity to help build these solutions directly into the Elastic Stack ourselves. To help our customers in our community accelerate time to value and more easily achieve the desired outcomes. But the past decade wasn't just about us. It's been about you. Our customers in our community have built all sorts of amazing things on top of Elastic. For example, who's used Uber? In the last 10 years, I'm guessing almost everyone has, right? Uber is a great example of how our customers can put massive amounts of data to work with Elastic. How about that late night meal searching on Yelp? Yelp in my mind is the perfect example of how it takes the power of search and makes it almost magical. Filtering and faceting and sorting, and then to plotting on a map about who's open right now. I know I've spent at least the last 10 years using Yelp to learn where I can get that perfect meal, no matter where I am, what time it is, or what kind of food I'm in the mood for. How about eBay, Netflix, Microsoft, Adobe, Etsy, and on and on and on. The world's leading organizations have spent the last 10 years putting their data to work with the power of search. And in turn, it's been an awesome 10 years for us, finding everything from rides to food to love to fraud to malware and bugs. And this brings us to today. Today, we live in this always-on world, a world that never sleeps, a world that has increasing expectations on us, a world that's driving to the cloud with a massive digital transformation. It's also a world characterized by real problems, challenges that every business is facing. Content is becoming harder and harder to find. Enterprise IT is becoming more complex, and cyber threats are becoming more sophisticated. And behind all of these challenges is a common problem: data. Lots and lots and lots of data. We've spent years and years storing this data, storing it with traditional databases, but storing doesn't solve anything. Storing doesn't help you answer problems you might have. We need to put this data to work. What you need is a way to access, view, and search all that data, no matter what type of data it is, where it's coming from, and how much you have. You need a way to gain better insights, to drive better actions, and to solve problems smarter. And you need a way to help everyone in your organization succeed in their data-driven initiatives. Your job isn't just to be the CIO, for example, of your organization. Your job is to help empower everyone where you work from end to end, from customer experiences to back-end infrastructure. Your job is to provide these things to your business, a capability to search, to solve, and to succeed. What we need is the power of search. Why? Well, search is the most intuitive way to find answers. Think about it. When a service or application goes down and your site reliability engineer is attempting to troubleshoot the issue by reviewing service level objectives and end-to-end transactions and an ocean of associated events, search is the uniquely capable way to help them analyze the metrics, the traces, the logs, and perform that root cause analysis with unprecedented speed. When your security operations team discovers a vulnerability that's impacted one of your organizations, maybe it's an endpoint, maybe it's many endpoints, maybe it's the data center, they likely need to compare indicators of compromise against all your organization's data, going back weeks, months, years, or more. This could be hundreds of petabytes of data, and search is a technology that's uniquely capable of mining through that data at scale. And when you're shopping online, that e-commerce experience that we've come to expect, we need to be able to search and sort and filter and find exactly what we're looking for. We need to even know, where is it in stock? This is powered by search and its uniquely capable ability to surface relevant results. But search alone can't solve all our problems. What we need is a platform powered by search, a platform to support search-powered solutions. Welcome to the era of the search platform. With one stack and 3 integrated solutions, the Elasticsearch platform can help you transform endless data into endless possibilities. Let's start with Elastic for Enterprise Search. Look, we all expect to be able to find the information we need when we need it. But the information we need, well, it lives everywhere, on websites and applications and knowledge bases, on file sharing platforms, and more. Well, Elastic for Enterprise Search enables our users to search for everything, anywhere, in real time. Over the past few years, we've put a lot of releases out with a ton of capabilities. Let's kind of drill into a few highlights. During that 7 series, it's when we really brought Enterprise Search to life as a solution, directly integrating it into the Elasticsearch platform. Essentially, we've made it super easy for customers to build and deliver high-quality search experiences across their websites and applications and their workforce. One of the key things we focused on during that 7 series was making it easy to ingest content and make that content actionable via lots of connectors. Connectors for things like GitHub and Google Drive and Dropbox and SharePoint. We also introduced a web crawler to make it super simple to grab your website data and make it instantly searchable as well. But once you get all that data into Elastic, you have to do something with it. Well, during that 7 series, we also made it super easy to optimize search results. Things like very intuitive sliders to dial in that balance between the number of hits and how relevant those hits are to your users. And things like automated curations that really help to tune search results based on users' previous queries. And moving into 2022, we just released the 8.0 version of our release. Really huge for us to move into the 8 series in February. We've had a few releases since then, and with these releases, we've introduced a whole new set of capabilities for enterprise search. Some of the big news that's come out are things like vector search and natural language processing. Specifically, in that Elastic 8.0, we made vector search easy to implement by bringing native support for natural language processing modules directly into Elasticsearch. In addition, Elasticsearch 8.0 also includes native support for approximate nearest neighbor search, making it possible to compare vector-based queries with a vector-based document corpus with speed and at scale. And in the future, search-powered solutions like Elastic Enterprise Search will make it dead simple to utilize the power of vector search. In the example playing in the animation, you see users searching for terms that don't have to be an exact match for what they need to find. This is because vector search is able to connect the dots and surface the most relevant results with ease. Looking to the future, well, what's next for enterprise search? Well, in the near term, it's all about the efficiency that comes with extending enterprise search tuning tools and capabilities to existing Elasticsearch indices, existing custom Elasticsearch-based search experiences. Look, as a developer, it's great to be able to custom configure everything with Elasticsearch, but sometimes it's also great to be able to streamline operations with pre-built tooling. Moving on to Elastic for Observability. Thanks to this accelerating pace of technological change, enterprise IT is becoming more and more complex. We know that developers and admins and architects require tools to help them keep these increasingly complex digital ecosystems both available and performant. And given increasing customer and employee expectations, downtime and poor performance, it can be costly. Elastic for Observability enables you to monitor and react to events happening anywhere, and in turn, streamline observability for your entire digital ecosystem. And Going back to that 7 series for those couple years of releases, again, focusing in on some things we delivered, that's when we brought observability to life. We really brought it as a solution directly integrated into that Elasticsearch platform. Essentially, what we did was make it easy for our customers to unify all their observability data. Think about metrics and traces and logs all in one place in Elastic. And just as with Enterprise Search, a big focus during that 7 series was making it super easy to ingest data into Elastic. Not just ingest it, but also to make it super actionable instantly. We accomplished this with the introduction of Elastic Agent. It's a single beat to rule them all, a simple, secure way to streamline data ingestion at scale. In addition, through that 7 series of releases, we introduced hundreds of new one-click integrations. In a single click, you can integrate your systems and applications with the Elastic Stack. Integrations provide out-of-the-box log parsing and dashboards and machine learning jobs and more. You can deploy integrations on Elastic Agent through Fleet, and you can go from data to insights in seconds. And speaking of integrations, we've continued to make it easy to integrate with cloud-native services, whether using Azure, Google Cloud, or Amazon Web Services. And finally, by providing full native support for OpenTelemetry, DevOps teams can now maintain an open standards-based, vendor-neutral observability architecture. Another core focus for us in that 7 series was serverless computing and CI/CD automation tools that give teams a competitive edge by enabling faster software development lifecycles and lower cost of software development. To this end, during that 7 series of releases, we worked to streamline and accelerate software development lifecycles by introducing CI/CD plugins for Jenkins and Ansible and Maven, and ensuring that our observability instrumentation just works without the need to modify existing scripts. And in the 8.0 series of releases, Elastic Observability continues to deliver advancements towards automating root cause analysis and delivering actionable insights. Specifically, we've continued to improve application performance monitoring correlations to automatically surface and isolate the root cause of transaction failures and latency. We've delivered powerful new ad hoc analytic capabilities, including the ability to visualize and overlay multiple dimensions of data. And with the support of AWS Lambda traces, cold starts, compressed spans, and more, we provided improved visibility and visualizations for highly distributed and serverless modern environments. And looking to the future, what's next for observability? Well, you already know there's just too much observability data out there. It makes it challenging to surface the right insights. So to this end, we're prioritizing actionable observability with AIOps and an all-new synthetic monitoring solution. AIOps is going to help users reduce time to locating meaningful data. Think about raw logs at volume. It's hard to filter and consume raw logs at volume manually. AIOps will introduce workflows to automatically surface and explain challenges in logs, ultimately accelerating root cause analysis. And for synthetic monitoring, well, we're introducing our own multi-tenant cloud testing infrastructure that will help you enhance visibility and catch problems with website performance before your customers do. And moving on to Elastic for Security, a solution that's really close to my heart. As I mentioned, I came here with the endgame joining of forces back in 2019. There's an exponential amount of data growth, and security analysts require tools that enable them to protect an ever-growing attack surface. Consider how a single security incident can impact both customer trust and, of course, the bottom line. Elastic for Security enables you to prevent, detect, and respond to complex cyber threats at scale. And you might see a theme here. Guess what? In that 7 series of releases, Elastic Security was brought to life in the Elasticsearch platform. Essentially, we made it super easy for customers to quickly find the data they need to prevent, detect, and respond to threats. Not only did Elastic Security become a solution, it became a unification of SIEM and endpoint security and cloud security, something we now call Limitless XDR, or Limitless Extended Detection and Response. By unifying the capabilities of SIEM, endpoint protection, and cloud security into one unified platform, Limitless XDR modernizes cybersecurity operations by enabling analytics across years of data and automating key processes and bringing native endpoint security to every host. And with Elastic Security's Limitless XDR solution comes hundreds of pre-built out-of-the-box detections. Look, we know security analysts are overwhelmed. This is why we're helping you to augment your team's capabilities by operationalizing the Elastic Security team's research through continuous streams of new detection rules that trigger cybersecurity alerts in your organization. We're also providing practitioners with novel techniques for detecting malicious behaviors, and we're streamlining case management with a growing library of third-party workflow connectors. And with the 8.0 series of releases, we continue to optimize our customers' experiences by introducing more out-of-the-box integrations. We're enhancing our user interface to provide richer alerting metadata. We're streamlining the investigation and normalization of threat intelligence from sources like Recorded Future and Threat Quotient. And we're enabling analysts to more easily review prioritized risk assessments for both users and hosts. Looking to the future of what's coming next, look, there's a big focus on all things cloud. Double-clicking into that cloud, we're investing in really two main areas. We're investing into the tooling to periodically ensure that cloud environments are secured and in alignment with predefined standards. And we're investing into that tooling to continuously protect against attacks and non-standard execution at runtime. And last, but certainly not least, let's talk about the Elastic Stack itself. The Elastic Stack is that one single platform that supports each of our three integrated solutions. And with each and every release of Elastic, our search-powered solutions win because we just get more enhancements and more optimizations to ensure that Elastic Stack is the fastest, most scalable, most capable data store, search engine, and analytics solution available. Now, if we're doing another highlight reel for enhancements to the Elastic Stack during the 7th series, I'm probably gonna need a lot more time. It'd be hard not to talk about the cost savings that came from the formalization of data tiers and the introduction of the frozen tiers and searchable snapshots. In a nutshell, with frozen tier and searchable snapshots, it's easy to store years and years of data in the cloud, but not just store it, make it actionable, make it searchable, while being able to search that data when the need arises. In addition, it's really difficult in that 7th series to not also highlight runtime fields. For sure, Elasticsearch has always been all about speed. And in a large part, this speed was derived from how Elasticsearch was all about schema on write, or sort of normalizing that data on ingestion. With runtime fields, Elasticsearch allows users to now have the option to ingest data without predefining the schema. This can mean faster time to insights. Think about how you can just ingest data instantly without thinking about how it's structured to start. This most certainly enables greater flexibility on behalf of data analysts. Finally, that 7th series brought about streamlined data analysis thanks to a mature suite of built-in machine learning capabilities. For example, the native integration of supervised machine learning makes it easy for our practitioners to apply classifications, perform regression analysis, outlier detection, again, all using that single technology stack. But not to be forgotten, Elastic's suite of visualization tools has also continued to evolve and mature over time. Most recently, with that 8th series of releases, Kibana has seen some enhancements that simplify data visualization through a true drag-and-drop experience we call Kibana Lens. In addition, enhancements to Kibana Maps, where maps with multiple layers and indices can be embedded into dashboards and animated to show how temporal data changes over time. And what's coming next? Wow, the future is pretty bright for the Elastic Stack. There are lots of exciting things to talk about here. I'll just pick a couple. ESQL, or the Elasticsearch Query Language. Boy, this is going to take the flexibility of piping and stringing searches together from different query languages for insights into your data, including adding that capability of joins. For TSDB, Elasticsearch has always been known as a great solution for time series data like logs and metrics. And we really want to push the envelope here in how we store and search metric data so you have the best experience in search while greatly reducing that total cost of ownership. And how about an archive tier? How about seamlessly upgrading without the need to ingest and re-index existing indices? Archive indices are going to allow you to query pre-existing indices from many versions in the past. In fact, just imagine this idea. You can remove the entire need to re-index when you upgrade or spin up new clusters and instantly search old indices with this archive tier. At the end of the day, what I love most about Elastic is we're not doing any of this work behind closed doors. In fact, we're all in this together. Elastic is now and has always been about open software development. Many of the capabilities I've highlighted today have resulted from conversations and contributions from both our customers and our community. So hopefully it goes without saying, but first, if you like what you see, Thank you. Thank you for constantly being part of our community and contributing back to what we have to do. And secondly, don't be shy. We'd love to hear from you, but please, in the weeks and months ahead, give us your feedback. All right, well, look, enough about me talking about what happened and where things are going. Let me hand the mic over to Brittany Joyner. Brittany's going to give a live demo of Elasticsearch platform in action. So Brittany, over to you.